Fox News Alert, Secretary of State Antony Blinken back on Capitol Hill for a second day of questioning about the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. Both Republicans and a top Senate Democrat blasting the administration's handling of the matter. Let's bring in Tennessee Republican Senator Bill Hagerty. He sits on the Foreign Affairs Committee, the panel that just finished questioning the Secretary.
Hi,
Senator Hagerty, good to see you. I just wanted to play his response to a question you asked him when you said that leadership requires owning one's mistakes. What we have witnessed here is a failure of leadership. Here's how the Secretary responded to that.
I am responsible for the decisions I make. I'm responsible for the actions of my department. I'm responsible for learning any lessons that flowed from those decisions or those actions. And I'm also responsible to holding myself accountable to you and through you to the American people, which is exactly what I'm doing here today.
Senator, people on both sides of the aisle are looking for accountability here. Did you hear it in that response?
Not enough. I mean, John, this was the first hearing. It certainly shouldn't be the last because there's so much that's gone wrong here. And we've put America's reputation in the worst position that it's been in my lifetime. If you think about it from the perspective of the veterans that have served, from our allies who have served alongside us, I mean, this is something that is extraordinarily difficult to even comprehend. The fact that we would have put the Taliban in a stronger position than they were 20 years ago when we went in, the fact that we'd have left them armed and made certainly the region much more dangerous now, if not the entire world, that's something that's very hard to square. And what we're seeing is a lot of equivocation, spinning. You know, people are trying to simply deflect. The Biden administration is not taking responsibility for this. I was very direct with Secretary Blinken today. Accountability is critical here. I appreciated the way he answered, but we've got to get to the bottom of this and actually hold folks accountable.
Senator, you tweeted at 11:52 a.m. President Biden's withdrawal from Afghanistan was calendar-based, not conditions-based. We left Americans behind. Have you seen or heard anything from Secretary Blinken in that hearing room today or yesterday that would indicate to you the military science, strategy, the intelligence that was used behind this decision that would make you think otherwise?
It seems to me that there was a huge failure in intelligence. If you think about what it transpired beforehand, I mean, President Biden told us that there should be no failing here, that we should be able to withdraw safely. The initial intelligence was that, well, the Taliban might actually take over by the end of the year. This was a massive failure of intelligence, and we should have taken much greater account of what we were learning and hearing on the ground. But it was also a failure of policymaking. If we knew the Taliban was in a position to overtake the country by the end of the year, we should have taken a very different posture right now. We should have never left ourselves in a position to leave that type of weaponry behind.
Senator, we appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us.
Certainly. Great to be with you.